MulkearLIFE has worked closely with the local farming community on issues which impact both on their own livelihoods as well as river quality and riparian management. Traditionally, cattle would roam freely into rivers to access drinking water. This can cause major problems, such as bank erosion as well as water pollution from cattle trampling in rivers and streams. MulkearLIFE has worked in cooperation with farmers to address these concerns. Work has included the fencing of extensive frontage, installation of water troughs, piping, pasture pumps, and other innovative rainwater harvesting solutions.
A lot of our work involves riparian management, and what riparian management simply means is this is the riverbank. I've been trying to manage that through working with farmers to look at issues like cattle trampling in water. And we've been addressing that through providing watering points away from rivers, putting in fencing.
You know, there was fencing involved. That was the main thing I was interested in, because it stops the cattle from going into the river. And you know, when cattle go into the river, they can go off downstream and God only knows where they'll end up.
Well, I'm a dairy farmer, and MulkearLIFE, I knew this was going on, the fencing. After a while I came around to it was a good enough idea. Simple reason is making the river more secure from cattle point of view going into it and so forth, and I felt safer and happier when cattle couldn't go near it.
We put in there a month ago, and it's for to keep the animals away from the river for erosion of the bank.
There's no red banks along just inside the wire now. It's all green, and you've less erosion as well. And it has to be good for that point of view in order to keep the bank from eroding and letting out flood water quicker, you know.
Going back through the years, cows had access to it, and right, naturally cows would soil it and there would be a little bit of pollution going, but now that is a thing of the past.
When the river was fenced in, the cattle didn't have access to the river, so water had to be provided in. And under the grant scheme with MulkearLIFE, they provide troughs and the piping of the water down to wherever. So lucky enough, I had water within 2 fields of here, so I was able to continue on the main water pipe. They worked brilliantly from the point of view the cattle have clean water now to drink, and from the point of view of disease, they're better off to drinking clean water.
I decided to put the water troughs in for the simple reason it was easier managed. I could put paddocks in different places with the water. I find the cows has access to water rather than walking them a longer distance to it.
By involving farmers in a project like this, what we're essentially doing is we're trying to ensure that they see the benefits of the biodiversity that they have on their doorstep.
A lot of people, the majority of people wouldn't know there's particular species on Mulkear River, and it is good that it's been highlighted at the moment.
And there was a lot of good work done on the river. Them water mats put in for the fishing, and has improved the river quality and the fish quality in the river.
So we allow the farmers to come up with a solution. What solution works for any individual farmer? And we take it on a whole farm plan basis. So how does this work assist other elements of the farming operation? But what we have found is the farmers are very willing to cooperate and very happy to cooperate because they see it as an investment in the future of their farming operation.
Cattle with direct access to rivers have caused problems for water quality. MulkearLIFE has worked closely with local farmers over the past 5 years to create alternative drinking water solutions. This has included fencing off rivers, installing water troughs and pasture pumps. MulkearLIFE has also assisted with the installation of rainwater harvesting devices.